What's up guys, Sonic Team 998 here today with First Blade Gaming, bringing to you a brand new Let's Play, LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. This is going to be the first game in my LEGO series playthrough, where I will be playing every LEGO game on Steam, minus LEGO Worlds, to 100% completion in order that they're released. And so, without further ado, let's get started. Now then, in order to be able to get this to record at a decent quality and frame rate, I had to lower the graphics quite a bit, and I'm only recording at 720 HD instead of 1080, which is kind of annoying considering I bought a freaking Alienware laptop so I could handle these high qualities. But then I remember when MF Pallytime was trying to do a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Black Flag on his computer, and he was having trouble with the frame rate while recording as well. And he had a Titan supercomputer, which the consumer version is like $3 million. So, yeah, I guess it's just something with the recording. But anyway, for those of you who have never played a LEGO game before, allow me to explain basically how this works. These little LEGO studs on the ground are the in-game currency. Silver is worth 10 LEGO units, gold is worth 100, blue, as you can see up there, is worth 1,000, and purple, which are very rare and not in every level, just a few of them. Heck, they're not even in all the games either. From, at least I don't think they are. Anyway, purple are worth 10,000. You collect enough of them in each level and you will fill that Lego bar up top that you see that's mostly black with some yellow right there. Depending on the game, will depend on what it's called. In this game, it's called True Adventurer Status, and in each game, filling it gives you some different bonus. In this game, at the end of the level, it'll give you a 25,000 stud bonus, which is pretty nice. And I don't remember if I mentioned, but each level will have a different amount of coins or studs you need to pick up to fill it. This one is 30,000. The first level in this game is just 30,000, which isn't that bad. I usually fill it up before I'm about halfway, right about as I reach the halfway point of the level. That thing I just picked up is called an artifact. In the other games, they're called mini kits. Each level will have 10 of those. And you get a little bonus thing, just this little Lego model when you collect all 10 of them. In this game, collecting all 10 will also give you another nice little stud bonus. And collect enough artifacts and you'll actually unlock some bonus levels. There are 3 bonus levels to unlock. And yeah. This little thing I forgot to show off what it did before you punch it. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's a few more. Just build stuff. There we go. Okay. Now then, you step on this button and that little Lego stone head statue thing will shoot out a silver coin, which, like I said, is worth 10. Now, as far as I know, they have an unlimited number of those things, so you could pretty much just stand there all day and keep collecting them until you have enough to fill your true adventurer status. However, I don't think you guys want to just sit around and watch me jumping on a button and collecting a bunch of silver coins all day, so I won't do that. Whenever I get there, I'll just use them to round my total stud count to the nearest 100. You can use Satapo with a shovel to dig this up. Oh, I forgot to mention, my commentary will include spoilers for Indiana Jones or whatever other Lego game I'm playing that's based on some movies. So if you haven't seen the Indiana Jones movies, then if you don't want them spoiled, then stop watching, go on Hulu, and start watching. Well, stop watching this video, go on Hulu, and start watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. Though, to be honest, no one will blame you if you decide not to watch King of the Crystal Skull. First of all, it's terrible. Second of all, it's not in LEGO Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. It just has the original 3 in this game. You know, the good ones. Anyway, as you can see, I don't need to punch this one because it's already turned around. Gonna destroy this though. And yes, I know, in real life you couldn't just smash that with your hand. Anyway, just gonna get some of these, round up the stud count. And there we go. Now then, see this one here I haven't punched it yet, and it looks a bit different. So if I step on this button, it shoots darts at me, except for that first one, which just decided to go over here somewhere. I guess I has trouble aiming or something. Anyway, punch that, it turns around, and now it'll give us coins when we're ready. Just gonna smash these Lego plants. Yeah, I know, plants are good for the ecosystem. They give us fresh air and whatnot. But when you think about it, the Lego plants are fake plants made out of plastic, so by destroying them, in a sense, I'm helping preserve the ecosystem. That and it's a video game, so it really doesn't matter. Now then, jump over that button, so help me. Okay, so I put in, step on it. Basically what happens is you see this stuff here? You step on this button and a bunch of spikes shoot out and kill you. It's annoying, because every time you die, you lose Lego studs. And I'm sure for those of you who have played Lego games before and have probably played this one before, you're like, yeah, just get on with it, you don't need to explain all this. And for you, I don't. It's for the people who are kind of like me, who haven't played the Lego games yet. I mean, I've played pretty much all of them, but for me, if there's a game I'm interested in and I'm thinking about getting it, I'll usually go on YouTube, find someone who's done a playthrough of it, and then use that as a kind of preview. You know, get a better idea of what it's like before I buy it. So if someone's watching that and they are having the same attitude as I do, then yeah. For the rest of you, just if you don't like my commentary, then either don't watch the video or just mute it. Anyway. And falling into the water won't kill you. Usually, occasionally there's a level where it will. But those things, I'm not sure whether they're alligators or crocodiles. I know how to tell in real life, but not in the Lego games. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, here, I'll just do it this way. Thank you. Now then. This is a very difficult boat to maneuver. It's even harder when I'm not using a gamepad. Or maybe it's easier when I'm using my keyboard instead of my gamepad. I don't know. I don't remember. Whoa! Crap. I hate when I do that. Anyway. Just gonna jump over here. Now then. trying to think. What should I talk about now? My mind's kind of going blank. Anyway. I mentioned earlier that I was doing this with First Blade Gaming. They're a brand new channel. I helped them get started. Whether you're watching this video on my channel or on theirs, the intro you saw at the beginning, I made that myself. For those of you who have been following my channel, you'll know that I've been trying to work on a movie adaptation of the game Sonic Adventure, and I've run into a few snags. There's some models I need that just aren't available right now. Froggy, a good version of Tikal, not that crappy little port. I mean, if I was using a lot more bad models, I could probably make it work. But if anyone knows a good, easy way to port models from like Blender to Source Filmmaker, I can make a basic model from scratch, but porting's a bit different. So if anyone knows how to do that and knows where I can find a video tutorial for it, I would be very grateful. Also, if anyone knows a good way to get Fuse models into Source Filmmaker ever since they dropped SFM compatibility. Yeah, if anyone from Mixamo who works with, who helps program Fuse is watching this, then yeah, you guys suck. Bring back Source Filmmaker compatibility. Like, that's the only reason I got the program, was because I could make original models for Source Filmmaker. So, you know, I could try to make some original things instead of just a bunch of fan stuff. Pretty much all I managed to make was a model of myself before they dropped SFM compatibility. Anyway, I'm seeing a slight frame rate lag here and there. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's get some more coins. As you can see, I already have True Adventurer status. This is probably just Lego's thing, but where the heck why the heck do they have spiders that big in the Amazon jungle? I mean, seriously. I mean, I know they've got some big spiders there, but nowhere near that big. I mean, I'd expect to see these in, like, Lord of the Rings or something, but not Indiana Jones. Anyway. Here we go. Jump on those vines to open the door. Okay, see these spiders? See, they're right here. I'm going to go through here now. And you see it's just kind of disappeared. It decided not to follow us in. Now, those of you who have played this game before and just want to see how I play it, you probably already know what I'm getting at. For those of you who haven't played the game before, you'll see in a little bit. And yes, I know I already have enough subs for True Adventure status, but I do need the coins for other things in game. Now then, there's a little funny glitch or something here that I'd like to show you guys. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Okay, kill him. Oh my gosh, first try. As you can see, he respawned in midair and was trying to make that jump in one go, and he couldn't do it. Now sometimes instead of respawning in midair, he'll just respawn right at the beginning of that ledge, like right about here. He'll respawn right about here and just kind of walk off. It's hilarious. Okay. Now then, I'll deal with that in a second. If I go back here, I get another artifact. Like I said, there's 10 total in each level. I believe in this level alone we can get 8 just in the story mode. Sorry if you guys can hear that. The phone keeps ringing. Anyway, just kind of swing back and forth here. Climb all the way up. Ah. And just in case some of you guys are still wondering, no, this is not. Oh, for Pete's sake, why can't I make that? For Pete. 1 second. Anyway, this is not a blind playthrough if you couldn't tell that already. I've played almost all the Lego games, and I've beaten most of the ones I've played. But this one's the only one that I've done 100% before. Oh, for Pete's sake, maybe Sadapo will have better luck. Also, I have a hard time pronouncing things, and I can get tongue-tied pretty easily. So bear with me here, and if I'm mispronouncing any of the names, just see if you can find a way to tell me the correct pronunciation in the comments. But just bear with me. I'm trying. Oh, for Pete's sake, why can I not make this? I've never missed it this many times before. 1 sec. There we go. Finally. It wasn't letting me double jump for some reason. Anyway, there's that. Just gonna smash the skeleton. Just gonna run across this bridge that's falling apart. You know, I think you're supposed to do like Sadapo and just kind of jump the gaps, but really what's the point when you can just run across? Also, step on the lighter tiles and you will get shot at with spikes. Hold on. See? Anyway, these tiles also have more spears that can impale you. That one almost did. Anyway, you can pick them up and use them as weapons, but you know, I'd rather take the money. How does that song go from the Italian Job? Like I mentioned earlier with the other spider, this one actually follows us into the new area for some reason. I don't know if that was a glitch on the designer's part or something, or whether that was intentional that this one would follow you but the other wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, just gonna... Huh? Oh, I thought I saw some coins. Anyway, you can come over here. Now that I got those. And also, if anyone can explain how those things are just floating in midair like that, please do. However, I'm guessing it was just level design and you're not actually supposed to be able to explain it. Anyway. Now then. For those of you who have seen the movies, you'll know that, well, first of all, Sadapo just kind of steals that idol, leaves us for dead, and then ends up getting impaled. You'll also know that at this part he tries switching the idol out for a bag of sand. In this one he just uses a stack of coins. But as you can see, he doesn't have much more luck with that anyway. Anyway, just run across here, go through here, because the way we came in is just kind of caved in now. You have to have fast reflexes to get that last coin. Okay, go through here. Watch out, because there's a falling head somewhere that will kill you if it lands. Whoa, there it is. If it lands on you or rolls into you, it will kill you. So I'm just gonna take shelter inside here until the next one passes by. You know, Sadapo apparently doesn't get the memo and just kind of stands there. You know, he'll just stay there and not get killed by it apparently. Huh. And thuggy characters, only thuggy characters know the secret way to activate these statues. Remember that some enemies will drop their hats when defeated, blah blah blah. Anyway, you don't unlock the thuggies until Temple of Doom. We're in Raiders of the Lost Ark right now. For those of you who haven't seen the Indiana Jones movies and don't care about spoilers, or just don't ever plan on watching them yourselves anyway. But anyway, there is another way you can activate that early, but I'll explain that in a little bit. Okay, jump across here. Zadapo gets killed by the falling head. You have to be very careful in this level, at least in this part. You pull these down, which raises that platform, so you can catch the head, which will knock down this door, and into one of the most iconic scenes ever in any film. Now then, the best way to stay ahead of this in this level is the character you're not playing as will actually run faster than you. And so whenever they get ahead of you, right before they go past the camera, just switch over to them. See? And you get that artifact. I have some time to spare, I think. Nope, there it is. I'm out of here. Like I said, in the original, Zadapo dies. In this one, he's just working with Belloc from the beginning. And Indy's trying to give him something besides the idol, including C-3PO's head. Now, I'm sure this is just Lego being goofy, but you have to think, this happens in 1936. How do they even know what C-3PO, or who C-3PO is? Star Wars doesn't even come out until 1977. Just makes you wonder. Anyway, and entering Jock, the New York pilot, who only appears for like 5 minutes at the most in one film. Anyway, hey, that's not nice. Now then, this is the last part of the level. Now then, I need to borrow the spear used... Oh, snap. I don't like you. You're mean. Ow. And in real life, the natives also wouldn't have crossbows. Okay, I need the... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to throw it at. Anyway, wait for some more of them to spawn. Should... Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, see? You actually saw him spawn that time. I think it's in the Deadpool game. They actually say like bonus points if you see the enemies spawn. No wait, no, that's actually Lego Marvel superheroes now I think of it. Deadpool's still the one who says it. Throw that spear. Grab the heart that fell down. Now I have a crossbow, which I can use. Anyway. Oh yeah, you can use the whip as a weapon. I forgot to show that off. Anyway. Just gonna smash these, get as many coins as I can. Sometimes I've been able to get like over 100,000 in this level. With the True Adventure stud bonus and just smashing everything I can to get as many coins as I can. Anyway. Oh, and for those of you who are watching this, just to find out where all the secret items are and stuff. I mean, I guess you could use that for this, but I'm sure there's one that just focuses on that, not 100% playthrough. So, if you really want to watch this whole series, I guess you can. Also, for those of you who've had played these games before, any comments with tips on where to look for certain hidden items? Not this one, because like I said, I've done it 100% before. I guess you could if you want. It's been a while, so I might not be able to remember. But if you want to leave comments with tips about where items are hidden, or maybe if you know about a glitch or something you want me to show off, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best. Man, I love that music. Of course, it was written by John Williams, so you can really expect nothing but the best. I mean, that's kind of why... It's also why Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was such a disappointment when it was so terrible, because the score was done by John Williams, and like the rest of the Indiana Jones movies, it was directed by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. However, in order to keep my opinion that I've never seen a Steven Spielberg movie that I haven't liked, I'm blaming Kingdom of the Crystal Skull on George Lucas. Ah, dang it, I missed those coins. Anyway. And yeah. Just have to collect a few more loose coins, maybe smash a few more plants. If I can get the stud count before I finish this level, if I can get it up to 75,000 or more, then I will be able to make at least 100,000. And then, yeah. Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to get back on land for those. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, there's some. And there's some more. Give me a sec. One of the benefits to playing these, well, the LEGO games, especially the earlier ones with the gamepad instead of your keyboard, is that you can use the right stick to move the camera around. You can't really do that with the earlier ones. So, you know, it's really helpful for just looking around. Ah. Okay. Grab those coins. And then just gonna build that up there. Also, while I do have lists for like every single cheat code in the game and I can unlock everything really fast that way, I won't be using them in this playthrough. I'm going to try to get everything without cheating. I have done that before as well. Anyway, with that, we have finished the level. But, yeah, I'll just show you where you can put the cheat codes in, and then when if you guys play, you can decide whether you want to use them or not. Anyway, and with that, we have completed level 1, the Lost Temple. Free play has been unlocked, and character unlocks are Indiana Jones, Setapo, and Jock. 100% true adventurer status. And with that 25,000 stud bonus, it brings our total stud count up to 94,720. Not bad. We have 8 out of 10 artifacts, which, in case you can't actually see it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Now, I could continue story, but I'm actually going to return to Barnet College and show off a little of that. I have tried to do this playthrough more than once, which is why I have that 2.9% save game right there. But if anyone has tried to like play this game on like the PSP, you'll know that it takes forever to load things in that game. It's like I hated exploring and just going around in this game on the PSP because it would take forever to load. You'd just be sitting there for like an hour. Anyway, this is the theater. You can just watch cutscenes you've unlocked. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you one because one of the cutscenes actually has an alternate version. Okay, so let's see. This is the intro cutscene. This would be when they got the idol. This would be right when they came out of it, I guess. So this would be the alternate version of when they come out. Yep. If you don't make it out before the boulder catches up to you, then that's what you get. And no, I can't just skip the cutscenes in the earlier Lego games, so sorry, we have to sit through the rest of this again. Now, uh, with that, you can see. We're going to show you the rest. So the main hall is where we started. Just this little area right here. You can go and you can't go past this. All the Lego games have this little free roam area where you just go around and get to the different levels and bonus stuff. Though the earlier ones are a bit smaller than the new ones, like quite a bit. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let me tell you, some of the newer Lego games have awesome free roam areas. Like, actually, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to spoil it. Anyway, oh, sorry, I forgot to explain what this one was. Okay, this is the classroom. You go up over here, the chalkboard and just stand on this little green rug pad thing, and you can put in cheat codes. This doesn't do anything, as you can see. Now then, I go in here to the library, and I can buy extra characters to use in free play mode. Now, right now I've only unlocked 4. Havitos? Havito? Havito's tribesmen. If I mispronounce that, I am sorry. Oh, for Pete's sake. Bronca, he's not a character they really went into in the game, but in the movie he actually tried to kill Indy before, way before Satapo left him for dead. He and Satapo were partners. Bronco was just gonna shoot Indy in the back, steal his treasure map, and leave him in the jungle. But Indy heard the guy's revolver cock and just kind of spun around with his trademark whip and got it out of his hand. Belloc, Jungle, that's the evil guy with the pith helmet, and just Jungle Guide. And over here you have books and tables and coins, all that stuff you can smash to get more coins. Anyway, now to the other side, back here we have Indy's office. This has a few secrets, as you can see. Like this panel over here, you need a guy with a book for that. For instance, Belloc or Henry Jones Sr., who in the movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was played by Sean Connery. If you don't know who that is, then clearly you are a millennial with no love for the classics, as Sean Connery was the original guy to play James Bond. As a matter of fact, Ian Fleming, who based the James Bond novels, well, he wrote the James Bond novels. The movies are based off the novels, and the novels were actually based off of Fleming's own experiences. Well, some of them were, but off his own experiences as an agent of MI6. But he actually changed James Bond's character to be closer to the way Sean Connery portrayed him. Sorry, once again, I forgot to explain the room I was in. This is the mail room. You go over here to this green pad and you can buy these extras. I'm not going to do that right now. I will do that later. But you can activate them from here. And the ones that are posted right now are just kind of useless. Some of them are fun, like secret characters gives you some bonus characters that are exclusive to each level. Well, not exclusive, but you can't buy them. They're only available in certain levels. Fertilizer, that's just kind of crude. You press the B button while riding an animal and it'll basically poop. Disguises, that's kind of funny, but also kind of annoying sometimes. Basically, it gives the characters glasses with mustaches. Silhouettes is basically what it sounds like. It makes all the characters silhouette. Beep beep, whenever you press the B button while riding a vehicle, it will honk the horn. Ice rink will make you slide around like crazy, and it's very annoying, and really gets in the way more than anything. Anyway, this is the courtyard, just kind of a hallway, nothing really to do here except smash some plants and benches. No secret areas or anything. We use this to get to the art room, the character customizer. Now this character customizer is quite a bit different than the customizer in every other LEGO game. As in this, you have everything unlocked from the beginning, so you can create a character that can pretty much do everything you need him to do. You know, I can give him a thuggy hat, a bazooka for destroying silver LEGO, or wait for it to save. I go over to this other one, make sure he has a Nazi hat, and give him a book to sort out the those little panels and stuff. The only thing you can't do is give him short legs to go through the little small passages, which you need pretty much short round for. Like, I think he's the first character you unlock to get him. I'll get through him. Anyway, main hall where you can access the 3 movies to play. Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is the one we're working on. The Temple of Doom, which will be later. And The Last Crusade, which will be also later. Also, just so you know, Last Crusade is the best of the Indiana Jones movies. I'm just going to say that right now. Now, in here, what's this room called? Artifact room. Okay. The artifact room is, well, it shows off all the artifacts you've collected. See? If you want to cheat, you can just buy the remaining artifacts. I'm not going to do that. I mean, sometimes I do that if I'm doing like a speed run, but I'm trying to do 100% here, so I'm not going to. Pick this up, put it here. That'll give you a bunch of coins, and will give you something to put a key into. Now that key is found in Indy's office. Turn that key, and one by one these grates will go away as you collect more artifacts. And each of these grates, when they go away, you'll be able to access a new bonus level. Anyway, that is LEGO Barnet College. So next time we will be going into the mountains. But for now, just if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to First Blade Gaming as well. Like the video on both channels. Leave any feedback, questions, tips, etc. in the comments below. And make sure to share this with all your friends, especially if you're watching on First Blade Gaming. Please help the channel grow. Anyway, this is Sonic Team 998 signing off.